Hey everyone, and it's that time of the week again where we go over what I picked up. And this week there was a lot of stuff I picked up. However, kinda not going to be able to fit it all in one video. So I've skimmed out the best bits and put all the trash to the other side. And there's still quite a bit. By God. So hey everyone, and welcome back to a pickups video. I'm a bit more, prominent back on my YouTube channel again now, trying to get crank videos out every so often. So let's get straight into it with what I got this week. I'm saving the mother load to the last, but I'm going to quickly go with everything I have to hand, this is the first thing. I didn't put it in the pile on the floor. Now, I have an incredibly good friend called Stephen now, who literally lives just down the road from me, about 20 minutes down the road in a little village called Snoring. And he's hooked me up with some great stuff recently, so Stephen, you're amazing. So yeah, Stephen is a pretty cool dude. Got me a bunch of PS1 games and a few NES games for me, so it's always good. But starting out with this one, we got Resident Evil Director's Cut. And Stephen's really good with pricing when he sells me things. He literally sold me a bulk load of stuff for like 20 quid, and that's about it. And in my brain I'm like going, dude, this stuff is worth more than 20 quid. What are you doing? Ed, shut the hell up. Don't say anything. He'll charge you more. But it's literally like that. So he sold me Resident Evil. Now the better stuff. Hang on. I should really have a fiddle here. Right. He recently sold me every single one of these with the PlayStation manuals. May I add? Manuals? Guides. May I add? All for a tenner. The dude is crazy, but then again, he's really nice as well. So, and he buys it for less than that. So I'm guessing he's making a profit on it, so he doesn't mind selling it for that. So collectively, in my hand, I'm holding Tomb Raider 1 for the PS1, Tomb Raider 2 for the PS1, Tomb Raider 3 for the PS1. Technically Tomb Raider 4, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation for PS1, oh god, and Tomb Raider Chronicles for the PS1. And also, may have to do a jump cut. Oh, he collectively sold me every single strategy guide as well with them. So that's Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, oh, bloody hell, Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, and Tomb Raider Chronicles. Chris, Stephen, you are amazing. So literally got every single thing for that, and that was all for a tenner. The dude is amazing. I know. He even said, "I know I can sell these for more, but you're a local lad and you're nice, basically." So he sells me this stuff cheap as chips. I actually got a couple more guides off him because he had some more around his house. These all cost me a tenner together because I kind of felt bad, so I just said, "I'll give you a tenner for the lot." On these ones, anyway. It was a tenner for the Tomb Raider stuff on its own. So I gave him a tenner for these ones, which are Silent Hill Official Strategy Guide, which I actually skimmed from the pickups, but he threw in, it's up there, he threw in the game. So that was awesome of him. He's a great guy, really helps out with my collecting, obviously. So I've got the guide for that, which is always fantastic. And I've got this game on PS1. I think I also have it on, yeah, I've got it on PS1. I also have it on Dreamcast as well, which is Evil Dead Hail to the King, which is an excellent game. Anything to do with Evil Dead, really. Anything to do with video nasties, really, I thoroughly enjoy. Evil Dead is one of my favourite franchises. Bar the remake, I was a bit on the fence with that one. Then we have the totally unauthorised Silent Hill 1 strategy guide. He didn't actually have a copy of Silent Hill, forgive me with that one. He said he would, but I have it up here. You can't see it because it's not in frame, so that was pointless. I also got, and now if anyone's ever played this game, you know how good it is. It is Baldur's Gate, the Dark Alliance strategy guide. I had that I have it. I've moved everything, well, PS2 wise, not all PS2 games are on this shelf anymore. I've made a stack over there on another unit, which is that side of the room, which you can't see. I'm terribly sorry. But Baldur's Gate strategy guide, freaking awesome game if you've ever played it. It's so good. Literally at one point I thought it was the best game ever. Also we have the Resident Evil Code Veronica X strategy guide. A little bit of sun damage there, which isn't so bad. That doesn't bother me. These things, I don't really see strategy guides anymore. I know they still exist, but not as much as I did, you know, sort of growing up with the PS1, Sega Saturn, that sort of era of gaming. They've sort of filtered out now, I guess, because everyone goes to Google. And the last book I got was Devil May Cry. One of my all-time favourite PS2 games, easily. The second one was a bit of a letdown. Third one was good, and the fourth one was good. The remake, why? So yeah, Devil May Cry strategy guide. That's so good. Devil May Cry, easily one of my favourite PS2 games. I mean, like mixing those weird camera angles from Resident Evil with like an action-orientated game. Awesome. And Dante is like literally one of the coolest protagonists ever. Easily. Right, I don't know where to go from here, because I obviously filed my pile down a little bit. This is another thing Steven set me up with, which was the Namco plug-and-play gun. It is looking pretty darn sharp. That's looking pretty cool. I think that'll be the thumbnail. If you see that and that's the thumbnail, that was this moment in the video. So yeah, he hooked me up with the Namco gun. He only wanted £2.50 for it. I think he actually got it for free, so he was just like, oh, well, I'll take £2.50 for it because they're pretty iconic, which they are. They still look pretty awesome, but the Virtua Cop ones are my favourite. They're more, well, I guess because I'm a Sega fanboy, they're better. But this is still nice. Obviously, I don't have a CRT television anymore. I have a Sony Bravia, so I can't use it. But it looks pretty damn good, and it always reminds me of, and which made me laugh, Cerberus Let's Play said it to me on Twitter. It looks like the discount version of the Judge Dredd gun from the Sylvester Stallone movie.
Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
So that's always good. Steven actually set me up with quite a few bits. He set me up with some 1980s computers as well as some other bits, and he's also probably currently messaging me on Facebook about other stuff he's got. I know I got a message from him earlier asking if I collected these things, and he was like sending me Beanos. What a guy! But no, he collectively knows I only prefer Sega stuff, but I'm open to other things as well. Basically, he always lets me have first refusal, so first refusal, so that's always good. But I did get this off him as well, which is Metroid Prime for the GameCube, which is fantastic. Well, I guess you could say first-person shooter. It's really good, and it still has all the stickers on from Game. Pre-owned, $14.97. Yeah, one odd number, or 2 for $25. I've probably done the 2 for $25. Oh wait, no, it says $16.99 each. Don't know if you can read that. So, what was it? I don't know. Probably the 2 for $25 because they seem like more new. I guess, maybe. Right, and the last thing that Steven hooked me up with on this is a new VMU for my Dreamcast controller, because I have a black one, I have a blue one, but I haven't got a green one, so I got a green one. I love these things, I love the Dreamcast so much. Boomity! I am back! Now I did a jump cut quickly because when I was walking in my own town, I walked past Sue Ryder, and in the window they had a NES. Why they had a NES? I have no idea, but they had one, so I ran in as soon as possible just to ask. I was like, how much is that Nintendo in the window? And now I'm now completely forgotten, but I think she said something like £30. So I was posting over Twitter saying, saw a NES in a charity shop window. I'm in the queue to get it. Too late, I bought it. I don't know if I could justify it, but originally, well, if anyone's watched my review video of my NES, it wasn't working very well. The tray wasn't popping down anymore, or it wasn't even wasn't really loading the carts anymore. So I could justify it, and then I sold that one on eBay for 20 quid anyway. So I'm only £10 out, but I did buy a new Nintendo Entertainment System, and it looks brand new. I mean, listen to this. Doesn't even sound like they've you know, opened it. Either that or the hinge is going, but I like to think it sounds new. Yes, and with this I got a game with it, or games, and the game that is inside it, which is one of my all-time favourites, I'd actually forgotten how much I love this game, is Rainbow Island for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh my god, I love this game. Excellent platformer. If you've ever played it, you'd know the love for it. It's a really good game. I did actually get this from the same charity shop, but it was on a different day, but I got Tetris for the NES also. Literally, I mainly always buy NES games if I see them, because if they're in a charity shop or if they're anywhere and they're pretty darn cheap, you can never really say no to them, can you? I mean, who would? And also with the NES, I got Star Wars. That is not in frame. Star Wars for the NES as well. Never played this version, and I still haven't played it yet, so that's going to be one that I'm going to have to look into and probably have a good game on it. Although Chris 16-bit said it's pretty good, so I do like the Atari 2600 Empire Strikes Back. Not Empire Strikes Back, it's Jedi Power Battles I didn't like. I was going to say I hate Empire Strikes Back, but that would be a lie. Now, scooping that all out of the way rather quickly, on the last thing on my pickups for this week, which is literally the motherload of things I've got. Now, I'm totally skating for time here, but I'm pretty sure it was Gumtree I got it off. And I go to this guy's house, and basically the story goes is that him and his partner are moving in together. She said he can't bring it with him, along with the other stuff as well. So he sold it to me all as a bundle. So I was like, you know, what? And he, like, she wouldn't let you take it with you, and he was like, yeah. So, with that, I have acquired, well, I do have a Mega Drive one. I've acquired a mint in box Mega Drive one. Still has the value pack sticker on the side, which is fab. But that was not all that he sold me. I also got, I'm trying not to damage the boxes, the Mega CD 2, complete in box, still with the price tag on from Virgin at the Mall in Norwich, and the value sticker. By God. I don't know who he's going out with, but because he wasn't allowed to bring it, he seemed pretty bummed. And I also got the Mega Drive Arcade Power Stick, and this actually hasn't been opened. This is still sealed. He said he got it with it when he bought it. He said, I literally got it when I bought it, and he said I never opened it because I had 4 controllers with the Mega Drive anyway, which there are 4 in the box. It's insane. And along with that, he sold me all his Mega Drive games along with the whole bundle. He said, well, there's no point in me keeping them. They're going to have to go as well. But I had to come back on a different day to get those. I did post a picture to my Twitter of a big bag full of Sega games, in which we have Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike. And now Desert Strike is a fantastic game. Now this one is obviously what came packed with the Mega Drive, which is Mega Games 1. And then we have Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike. Now here we're getting into the sports games now. So we have FIFA International Soccer by EA Sports. Oh god, there's so much. Tennis Tournament Grand Slam. Not really into these sorts of sports games, but they're always nice to have to fill up the collection. And then we have Desert Strike as well, which is a fantastic video game. And we have, I think this was also, like part of a pack, not to be returned separately, which is EA Sports double feature, hockey and football. Again, I'm not really into the sports games, but again, still nice to fill up the collection. Then we have PGA European Tour, which is a golfing game, and we have Brian Lane Cricket. Again, with the Virgin sticker from the Norwich Castle Mall. Fantastic. And then last one, which is World Class Leaderboard by US Gold. More golf, I guess. So now that's not the only thing I was given. Obviously, he gave me some Mega CD games as well. Oh, I also forgot this Nintendo game, which I got with the Nintendo. Silent Service. Haven't played that either, but generic army game, I'm guessing. So then obviously we got with the box, because it says it on the value sticker, Sega Classics Arcade Collection Limited Edition, which is always nice. I also got given Echo the Dolphin for the Mega CD, which is a fantastic video game, and it sounds really good on the Mega CD. The soundtrack is amazing. I have not played this one though, but I think it's pronounced Zilf Speed or Virgin again. This was £50 back in the day, according to that. $49.99. And we also have Soul Face for the Mega CD. And the last one, which I did tweet on Twitter, but unfortunately he does not have Twitter, or he did and it was revoked, I guess, because I tried to find him. We have Sewer Shark, and it looks like Game Glyph made an appearance on the front cover of this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the first thing I thought. Sorry man, but yeah, you're on the front cover of a Mega CD game. Or at least a good lookalike anyway. And that's your lot. That's everything bar a few things, but I'll make sure to keep out a pile next time so I can actually do everything. Now this video is now about to hit near enough 20 minutes, unless I do a choppy cut and, you know, take out the stuff I don't need in it. But for now, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification button to see when I've got a new video out, like this one, or it might be a gaming video one, or something, you know, fanboyish to do with Batman or something, I don't know. But until next time, I'll see you then. Bye! I swear that gets higher every time I do it.
What could possibly go wrong?